Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream. I am Runs on Scotch tonight, and I'm actually running on Crown Royal, which is close enough. I'm going to be playing a little epic Tavern tonight. This is our third or fourth stream of Epic Tavern. I've lost track. I think it's the third. So I'm really excited to continue the story. So hello, if you're out there in the chat, say hello. Or if you want, you can just watch. That's fine too. Let's go to the Lumpy Sow Hole, our aptly named tavern. All right, let's just make sure. All right, we need to get some stuff on order here. We're gonna running low on money. All right, let's see. Everything else looks good. Let's open our doors and say hello to our tavern patrons. Hey, I wanted to talk to you. I look around this place and see a bunch of young pups. Not sure if I really fit in. That's alright, you fit in just perfectly, Mr. Bardar. Let's see who wants some drinky drinks. How about you hook me up with a glass of aged elven wine? Sure. Let's see if we can chain this bad boy. Got 4 out of 9 chained. Failed on the 5th. How about some chicken wings? All right. Oh, we sold out of chicken wings. We ordered some. We'll have some more tomorrow for our friendly patrons. Let's see. What else do we have here?
Huh?
Alright, he's kind of set off to the side here. Oh, no, there he is right there. He wants some wine. Oh my goodness. Oh. 8 out of 9 on the chain. That's alright. You did pretty good. Oh, we have a quest from Gujarik Stormstream. Bit of news for you. Cleaning house. Colorful story level 1. Gotta go to Millston. We'll get 100 XP, 25 rep. The walls in the lumpy sow hole are in rough shape, sporting an impressive collection of mystery stains, some dating back years to when your folks' American Lacacia used to hang here. There must be some sort of wizardly shortcut to this cleanup effort. Isn't that why we tolerate wizards in the first place? Pay a visit to the magical token. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. Absolutely. Alright. But first, let's finish using up our action points for the day. Hello, if you're just joining me out there in the chat, we're playing Epic Tavern tonight. We're doing pretty good. This is our 3rd or 4th stream. I think this is our 3rd stream. 4th stream. I've lost track. Now I'm curious. I gotta go look. Fourth. This is day 4. Day 4 of our Epic Tavern stream. And so... Oh, we've got another new quest here. It's almost crossover eve, that magical night when the veil between the worlds of the living and dead is at its weakest. Gather a diverse crew of heroes for a night of celebration at the Haunted Carnival, the Lost Menagerie. Alright. Is it still self-medicating if my problems aren't real? Welcome to the lumpy sow hole, my friend. I would like a glass of aged elven wine, sure. How about your friends? We sold out. I did not do very good preparing the last time I closed shop for today. Running out of goods. That's not good. Running out of goods is not good. What else are we gonna run out of? Alright, we're out of sparkling fairy water. We're out of aged elven wine. We're out of chicken wings.
Huh?
I would like a plate of stale bread. Who doesn't want a lovely plate of stale bread? And he's gonna love it too. See? Yum. Not too bad. Alright, we've got 3 action points left for the day. Let's talk to our friends here. What a day. I had 3 stabbings before lunch, and then my supervisor was all over me for not filling out my timesheets correctly. Sorry to hear that.
Huh?
Hey, I wanted to talk to you. You keep asking me about my history, but there really isn't much to tell. Alright.
Huh?
All genius emerges from chaos. Nothing great ever came from playing it safe. Alright, that uses up our action points for the day. We're going to call it a night. And then we're going to go questing. Oh. I have a spot on my roster still. We were going to try to... I got to remember who we were going to try to hire. We left it hanging last time that there was somebody in particular that I wanted to hire. And I can't remember who it was. I might be thinking of Kylie. We'll figure that out, hopefully, as we progress. All right, we're going to close the doors. Mood is up 21. We've got 20 reputation bonus. We'll make it last call. And we'll continue on. All right. So we already have 2 quests underway. So when we left this last time, I had 2 quests going. I had the Tinker's Damned Chapter 1 and a Mage of Unusual Talent. So these 2 particular quests take more than 1 day. So we'll be coming back to day 2 of these, which means I'm probably not going to be able to do another one because I don't have anybody free. I have all 7 of my roster out questing already. So let's pick it up with the Abominable Snow Ape and a Mage of Unusual Talent. This is who I think this is. That's who it is. All right. This Mage Tatiana. I think that's the one we're trying to hire. Let's see. All right. A Mage of Unusual Talent. Having heard rumors that Mage Tatiana Tanglewood may have fairy blood, the heroes commissioned a painting of the legendary Never-Ending Woods from a kobold artist named Snick Mudborn, presented to Tatiana at her graduation and convinced her to join your crew. Yes, okay, so she is the one that we were trying to hire, and we've gone through, this is the 3rd quest in order to gain her trust and desire to join our group of scallywags. Squirrels chase each other through the underbrush as the heroes pack up camp. They've got it made, Crunson says. No responsibilities or dragons to slay. They just run around and play all day without a care in the world until something bigger eats them. On second thought... Alright, let's break camp. And we're traveling. Travel. And we hit a knowledge challenge. A high stone wall with a locked gate blocks the party's way. Well, let's just see what our heroes can do. All right, so it looks like our friend Carver here can probably single-handedly deal with this high stone wall himself. Yeah, he got a 41. All we needed was 10 points out of all 4 of them. We got a 41 just with that, so it doesn't really matter what I roll here. And our friend Dugarim gained a level in locks and traps. Perfect. It will help the next time we need to pick a lock at a strange gate. Two duelists block the path ahead. They jump back and forth, insulting each other's fighting. The party watches in amusement until both men turn on them. En garde! Alright, so we have a combat situation here. Let's just see what our intrepid heroes look like. Alright, again, it looks like Carver's our man. Single-handedly got us 82 points here. Again, doesn't really matter what we roll for the other ones. 151 versus 20 is kind of a joke. The party easily pushes the 2 men. Scroll this up here so you can see it. The party easily pushes the 2 men back until they relent. The duelers flee on a white horse with golden horseshoes. Who's putting golden horseshoes on their white horse, or any horse for that matter? Would it leave little gold flakes as it trots? All right. We have another combat. Situations is a ranged combat. The heroes whip about upon hearing noise in the underbrush behind them. A pack of giant lizards attacks. All right. So we're not great at ranged combat, but let's see what Carver can do again. He's the man. He got a 21. All we needed was a 21. We just have to tie in order to pass. All of these are roll-based. So you can see down here, if you've never played Epic Tavern, you can see the rolls that are taking place behind the scenes. For example, so Carver, he got a 21. So he had a base of 45, chose the precise option, so that gave him a base of 55. All he needed to do was beat 39, oh, I'm sorry, he rolled a 45, got a 10 for the precise. So he rolled a 55 versus the 39. So, and then the formula here, the result, 24 combat plus no range bonus minus 3 precise equals 21 power. So we kind of blew this out of the water. No match for the adventurers. The creatures are quickly vanquished. All right, we have another, let's see. Oh, we have a survival test. A massive swarm of giant scorpions bursts out of the forest behind the party. Run! Why are we running? I want to run. Carver's the man. He is getting it done for us. 58 versus 16. The heroes managed to outrun the scorpions. They paused to catch their breath before continuing on the way. Our heroes or the scorpions catch their breath? I'm guessing it's our heroes. I'm coming back to the tavern. Another job well done, Dugarim says as they approach Lumpy Salvo. I mean, relatively speaking. The heroes sit through a graduation ceremony that drags on for ages. Doesn't every graduation ceremony drag on for ages? It's kind of like a wedding. They just go on for on and on and on forever. But graduation ceremonies are always worse. Congratulations to all the graduates out there. You've been through a really crazy period of time, and congratulations. Wiping the sleep from their eyes as the event mercifully comes to a close, they head over to present their gift to Tatiana. The never-ending woods, Tatiana exclaims, beaming at the painting. I used to dream about them every night as a child. Thank you so much for this thoughtful gift. Catris tells the spellcaster about the lumpy cell hole and convinces her to stop by sometime and possibly join their crew. I'm going to turn my mic volume down just a smidge. Looks like I was maybe a little too loud. I'll turn the game volume down just a smidge too. There. Should be a little bit better now. Let's see. Tatiana was thrilled with the hero's thoughtful gift and promised to stop by the tavern sometime for a visit. Be on the lookout for her and hire this powerful spellcaster to your roster when she stops in. We have been waiting for Tatiana. This has been a while coming. So we hope that she stops in our tavern, the Lumpy Sowl. All right, but we're not done questing. We have one more quest to do, the Abominable Snow Ape. The supply wagon headed for the Winterflame workshop was found destroyed near the lair of the Abominable Snow Ape. Vital toy-making materials were taken, and the head builder, a rehabilitated netherling by the name of Flustercap, has gone missing. Oh no. Recover the stolen goods, rescue Flustercap, and save the holiday. All right, so we had 4 of our crew on the first quest, so that means we only have 3 left on this quest. And I need to sneeze. Excuse me. All right, the party breaks camp. The heroes spot a faint trail in the woods, but lack the tracking skills to follow it far. Oh well, it was probably nothing. The heroes need to cross a river on a ferry, but the skipper refuses to allow the party aboard. Can't let on anyone wearing a charred pyromancer robes. we might sink, she says. That's kind of rude. Alright, so this is a social negotiation challenge. Hopefully we've got somebody... Oh, this... So our crew has a little trouble with negotiation skills. We're not very social. I'm adding as many new points as I can to social things because we're socially inept. So this particular challenge is probably not going to go well. We did the best we could. That was the best result we could get, and it was not quite enough. Nearest bridge is about 20 miles downstream, the skipper says to the party as they trudge away, so now we've tacked on 20 miles to our trip. The party passes a man mumbling about armored mice who wield axes. Klondike mimes crazy to Merkel. Alright, mind challenge. My cat is stuck up in a tree. Please help, a young girl says to the party, rushing to meet them. That's not really our style, Klondike says. Oh, thank you, the girl cries, running to the tree. I don't think she understood. Nailed it. Poor little fella's just scared is all, Klondike says. The fire mage manages to awkwardly strangle the kitty and get it safely to the ground. Klondike is inspired by his new feline pal. Aw, way to go, Klondike. Klondike Biscuithead, that's his full name. Klondike Biscuithead. Another mind challenge. The mythical Sphinx sits on a large roadside boulder. It beckons the heroes closer and recites a complex riddle. Nailed it, nailed it, nailed it! A very clever answer, the Sphinx accepts the answer and offers the party a prize. You know, I'm something of an expert on riddles, Kylie says. Merkel rolls her eyes. Yes, we're all very impressed. Doesn't sound like it. Back to the tavern. I'm ready for a cold pint and a warm bed, Merkel says as they approach the lumpy cell hole. I think I've earned it after that trip. So 2 successful quests this evening. Yay. And we're going to get Tatiana. We are going to hire her. She's going to be the 8th person on our roster as soon as she gets there. Hopefully I don't miss her amongst all the other guests. Oh, we have an epic chest open. 169 gold, an obsidian chest piece, and ghostly sabatons. That is an epic chest. Oh, we have another chest, a rare chest. 52 more gold. All right. I looked at the... So we got 296 gold out of that. And I can split this up however I want. I can give, usually, by default, the tavern gets 50%, the party gets 50%, and then we can further break it down amongst the party. I did look up the challenges or the achievements for this, and if I give the party everything, which is a lot of gold, which I could really use. No, wait a minute. I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna wait until it's not as big a reward. But there is a challenge for giving the entire party all of the reward. But I really need some money, so let's see. I have 16. Wait a minute. Why isn't this calculating right? I have 32 shares. 32 divided by 3 is 10. And 10. And 10. And we'll give Klondike did good. Give him an extra. And Kylie an extra. Sorry, Merkel. you're out there watching, what do you think of Epic Tavern? Have you played it before? How do you play this? So we got our scorpion shots in, we got our chicken wings in, but now we're out of sparkling fairy water. So we're going to make some orders here. Oh, we did get some sparkling fairy water. So these are 5 serving bottles. They're really expensive. I just don't want to run out of anything. Right. And so this stuff will come in the next day. So we got the scorpion shots came in this morning. The chicken wings came in this morning. And then the 2 things we just ordered, the elven wine and the stale bread, will be here tomorrow when we open. The tavern's in good shape. Nothing needs repair. All of our adventurers are returning. Oh, I missed it. Klondike Biscuit Head is it hurting? He's diseased. Let's check him into the infirmary. We cannot lose Klondike Biscuit Head. He is my hero. He's my main man. Which sucks because that means that I'm not gonna be able to send him on adventures at the end of after last call. All right, so we've checked him into the infirmary. Hopefully we can get his disease taken care of. And I think we're in pretty good shape here. The business looks good. We made 194 gold yesterday. It's open house. And our heroes have grown in power. This is Carver, sorry. All right, so we have 5 skill points to spend. We don't have the social option for him, so we can spend it on combat, mind, or survival. Right now, as you can see, our social is really low. So survival is something we should probably get a little bit better at, and maybe a little bit of mind stuff too. So let's do 2 points in strategy, and we'll do a point each in strength and endurance. Oh, I'll get 1 more. We'll do 2 in endurance. Oh, Klondike Biscuit Head, who is not drinking beer. He's in the infirmary. But that's okay. Alright, so we can only give him points in combat and mind. He is number 1 in range in combat. He can only do ranged combat, so let's bump his mind up all 4 points. Divination. Okay. We have 10 action points for the day. And remember, we are looking for Tatiana to come in here. So, if you are watching the stream live, please help me keep an eye out for her. She is not in the bar at the moment. We do have 1 new patron, so let's say hi to our new patron. He wants some chicken wings. All right, let's send him some chicken wings and see who else wants some. See if we can get a chain on this. Oh boy. 8 out of 9. We served 9 out of 9, but we had 1 unhappy customer. Needed to roll a 65 and only rolled a 10. right. Ranthorn Blade Twist. Scorpion Shot, you got it. Anyone else? Let's see if we can get these guys to pass out drunk. And they will, if you've not watched the stream before, or if you've not played Epic Tavern before. If we serve them enough alcohol, you can see they're starting to get a little squiffy already. They will fall flat on the floor. Let's see what we have for request here. I have a job you might like from Belugran Hammernettle. Winterflame Workshop, level 4. The rescued Netherling Flustercap is desperate to get home to Winterflame Workshop and resume toy making, so everything will be ready for Wintercrest morning. The rescued Netherling Flustercap is desperate to get home to Winterflame Workshop and resume toy making, so everything will be ready for Winter's Crest morning. There's nothing like Wintercrest morning. And some mead? Sure. Yeah, I knew that might be a problem. He was so far off to the side. He's nowhere close to enough patrons to get a chain out of. But, oh well. Oh, wait a minute. Let's welcome him to the Lumpy Sow Hole. Alright. Make sure that, oh, a new patron. Let's say hello to them. We will get a perfect chain for the end of the evening. It's the last thing I do.
Huh?
Oh, wait. No, sorry, buddy. I would love to hire you. I already have an assassin, I think. I'll have to look. But Tatiana, you are no Tatiana, my friend. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Welcome to the Lumpy Sow Hole. I'm trying to make some sense of the name, the Lumpy Sow Hole. Can you give me a hint? All right.
Huh?
What's it mead? Sure. This is the table that I usually get drunk pretty quick.
Huh? Have full bellies too. Oh, somebody's happy. He was happy till he failed. Let's see.
Oh.
Cactus. Want some wine? Yeah, look, they're all happy over here. Getting even happier. Oh, they're getting tippy. I want them to fall over. Oh, shoot. That was our last action point. All right, let's go questing. Down one from our roster, unfortunately. Because he's in the infirmary with disease. All right, let's see. What quest do we want to do? Knowing that your garbage was social, although we do have We are getting better. This quest, this rat's quest, seems to be bugged for me, so I'm not gonna do that one. This is a one-way trip. This is a level 10 quest. This is the highest level quest we've got. Should probably bang out some of these lower ones too. Let's see if we can do that. This is social. I need to send at least 2 people. See, our social skills are awful. Oh, I can take him out of the infirm if I want to. Let's send these 2 for that. Spooky Harvest Holiday. That's social as well. Let's do pulling their weight. Scuffy Dwarf as it looks around the down and dirty tug of war is upcoming, and we're looking for 4-person teams who don't mind getting a little dirty, he says with a chuckle. From the look of this dive, that shouldn't be a problem for your patrons. So we need some survival skilled folks. Carver is the man. We need to send at least 2 people. So send these 2. And maybe, just maybe, we can do one more. Let's try this. Do we have anybody? Oh, yeah. Our chances are poor. It's going to cost me 200 gold. I'm not going to do that quest. Not going to do that quest. No. Alright, I'm gonna add these other ones to the roster. We'll do 2 quests. We'll put 3 people in each. Looks like we've got good chances to get through both of these quests just fine. So let's go forth and quest. Quest number 1, A Colorful Story, part of the Cleaning House series, Chapter 2. The walls in Lumpy Sow Hole, again, the name of our tavern, are in rough shape, sporting an impressive collection of mystery stains, some dating back years to when your folks, Merrick and Lycasia, used to hang there. There must be some sort of wizardly shortcut to this cleanup effort. Isn't that why we tolerate wizards in the first place? Pay a visit to the magical token. A bard sends the hearers off with a heartfelt performance of The Necromancer, the Hydra, and the Other Hydra. Set forth. A mage in jade robes bounds over to the heroes cheerfully, then stops, affixing them with a deadly serious gaze as he says, "Before we begin, what is your favorite color?" Knowing that negotiation often requires playing along with the quirks of the other party, Murgle steps forward, declaring, "My favorite color is orange." The wizard nods appreciatively. A bold choice for a bold fire mage. Come in. How may I help you? Kylie, do you know how to cook? Grunson asks. She does not know how to cook. She did roll a 3. Yes, I cooked for your mother this morning. Kylie laughs with great gusto. That's pretty funny. Grunson jokingly tries to tackle her to the ground. And we get back to the tavern. That was an easy, quick quest. Don't be trying to hog more than your take of the treasure this time, barbarian, Merkel says. Grunson looks offended, snapping back. You got your share. It's not my fault you spent it all the first night. The heroes handled the daft wizard with charm and diplomacy. He agreed to stop by the tavern after hours for a bit of magical power blasting to scrub clean the tavern walls. Excellent. We didn't earn any money, so I can't give any money to anyone. So we'll just go on to the next quest. Quest number 2, pulling their weight. A squaffy dwarf enters and looks around. The down and dirty tug of war is upcoming. Okay, this is our tug of war quest. And we'll see how we do. You're all doomed. Let me get the voice right. You're all doomed, an old man yells from his porch as the heroes leave for their adventure. Carver shrugs. Don't mind Ralph, he says that to everyone. Crazy old Ralph. Alright, this is a travel event. Listen up, teams! The dwarven referee bellows to the assembled collection of ruffians. Pull your opponents into the central mud pit and you win. No sharp weapons, no magic, and no whining. Them's the rules. Break them, and I'll break you. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this is a survival challenge. Our first team thinks that they're better than you, and they're probably right. It's the Squires of the Knight Academy, the dwarf says, and squints to read a piece of parchment. And their opponent's a lantern named the Lumpy Sowhole. What's that? I'm being told it's actually a tavern. That makes more sense. Begin! We don't even need Catras and Dugarim. Carver is just the man. The heroes react quickly, yanking on the rope and hauling the squires off balance before they can get properly set. The future knights tumble face first into the muck, and the heroes advance to finals. In the finals, the Lumpy Sowhole's crew are pitted against rival tavern, the Hungry Huntsman, headed by the colossal Gnoll warlord Brarg Face Ripper. The Gnoll stares intently at Catras, drool streaming down his chin as they await the starting signal. Not even breaking a sweat. Brarg, any truth to the rumor that you're the result of rabid coyote mating with a bugbear? Catras yells. The Gnoll howls with rage and leaps into the mud pit, disqualifying his team. The heroes flee for their lives, grabbing their first place prize on the way out. Alright, we earned some gold. That's cool. The heroes whip about upon hearing noise in the underbrush behind them. A party of kobold raiders attacks. Dun dun dun. No problem for our heroes. No match for the adventurers. The creatures are quickly vanquished. And return to the Lumpy Sowhole. Well, that wasn't so bad, Carver says cheerfully as they approach the Lumpy Sowhole. Dugarim says, shakes his head. If you say so. The heroes upended the Knight Academy, and then the Hungry Huntsman took our chest, and I'll get back to reading that. We got some more gold. We've got some Twilight boots. I do need to look at gear because I need to give this gear to some of my players, or some of my roster. Great. We've got a tunic and some more gold. All right, so we've got 150 gold. I'm gonna give this all to our heroes. We'll do an even split for them. They're going to be very happy about it. Gaining some friendship and some spirit. And let's continue on. All right, so what's the deal with that? Sparkling fairy water. Sparkling fairy water. All right, let's see. Do we need to order anything? No, we're in pretty good shape. Let's order some mead. So our stale bread and aged elven wine came in this morning. Lumpy Sowhole's in good shape. Our good buddy, Mr. Where is he? Mr. Biscuithead. Alright, well, he's checked out of the infirmary. And I think we're good there. Again, if you're just joining me, I'm playing a little Epic Tavern tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. If you're watching after watching the VOD, thank you for taking some time to watch this. Give me a follow if you can. That would be great. Trying to work on that. Get things up to snuff here. Our heroes have leveled up. Let's see, who do we have here? Grunts and Wolfspawn. All right, so we do have the opportunity to give out 5 skill points. We can give him some social. Again, we are so hurting for social stuff. I'm just going to give him 4 out of those 5, and I'll stick him another point in melee, I guess. And Tatiana, where are you, Tatiana? We really, 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 really want to see you.
Oh.
All right, let's see if we can get these folks drunk.
Huh?
Oh, I'm not giving up on them yet. These, at least one of them's gonna fall flat on the floor before we're done. Oh, he's tippy. Or she is. Oh, there we go. We lost one. I'm sure you can see. There he is, flopped out. That's funny. And these other ones are not too far behind. Here we go. We've got a quest from Catris. You'll want to jump on this opportunity. Tell me more. All right, we have a social quest. Oh God, we have so many social quests. An elaborately penned note delivered to the tavern reads, "Seekers of adventure, as a collector of unusual antiquities, I often require brave souls such as yourselves for a variety of missions. Do come visit my shop in Artist Alley to further discuss a mutually profitable arrangement. Yours, Ignatius Mordred." Great. It's great. Carver is out. He is out.
Oh.
Sparkling fairy waters all around. Oh, yes. That's what I like. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, that stinks. Oh, that stinks. We could have made a... Wait a minute. We have 24... We have 41 in stock. There's not 41 people in the room. Oh, all around. Why can't I... I'm just going to screenshot this really quick. Might send that to the devs to see if we can fix that issue. Unfortunately, we cannot serve them. I do want to serve some more liquor here. All right. That was it. One and done.
Huh?
How about you hook me up with a glass of aged elven wine? You got it, buddy. Let me get this table drunk, too. And we sold out of elven wine again. I need to stock up way more than I apparently think I need to. And our tavern has gained a level. Yay! So we gained a roster slot. So now we have 2 empty slots because we're waiting to fill one with Tatiana, and now we have an extra one. We have a 5% chance increase in chance to serve. We have a max service combo of now +1, so we can get up to 10 in our chain combo. That's awesome. Look, we are on our way to infamous. We have these 2 spots left on our roster now. Oh, let's look at weapons. What do I have? I have some stuff. Let's see. All right, so I have a necklace that will give +2 to mind. I have a survivalist guide will give 4 combat and 1 mind to someone. So I'll let's see, a sympathy card, which is +2 to social. Great, we need social. Netherine lockpicks. We'll probably give that to our assassin or rogue. I can't remember who it is. That Dugram's got that. Sorry, he's already wearing that. So let's work on the survivalist guide first. So we want to give 4 combat, 1 mind to somebody in our party. So who could use that? Maybe Kylie. Cool. All right. And then what else do we have? Oh, look at all the things he's got. Oh, this is the armor inventory. All right, so the Twilight boots for him. All right, so we need to have a 2 social that we can give out. And social, we are hurting. Let's give that to Murgle. And we have +2 to mind. We can't give that to Kylie. She's full up. Let's give that to... Let's give that to Klondike Biscuit Head, our favorite. Great. All right, so now we have gear distributed. We haven't, I had not looked at gear for a bit, so... oh, I've got some weapons too. Gives another 5 to mind. Sacrifice the 2 stealth for the 5 mind. I think I do. Catress. Yeah. Let's give that to her. Let's see. All right, so Carver needs some armor. Let's give him the tangled tunic. He's already got that. All right, I think we've geared everybody up a little bit. I hadn't looked at that for a while, so that may help. That will help us a little bit. we're still very socially inept, except for Catress. All right, cool. All right, so we have 5 action points left to use. Let's. Oh, she wants wine. I don't have any. Fairy water, great. Oh, she passed out. All right, we got 2 passed out drunk.
Huh?
Oh, shoot. Come on, I want somebody else to drop over in that corner.
Huh?
We've yet to have a perfect combo, and now we're up to 10. as a combo possibility. We have 2 action points left. Tatiana has still not showed up. No. Chicken wings, no. No.
Huh?
Oh, there's another one down. Last action point to spend. I don't have anything for you.
Huh?
Stale bread, why not? All right, we have used up our action points for the day. We have a tavern mood at plus 34. Everybody's very happy. And we got a rep bonus of 20 points added. And we could do a couple of quests here, so let's do that. Alright, this is the big one. So, this is a combat heavy quest. I'm going to send all our best combatants. No, we are not going to do this. Overall chances are poor. No, we will hold off on that one. So let's do some of these other ones we talked about. Let's look at the collector. Social quest. Let's just do 3 and 3 again. And this one, I guess. Eesh, 200 gold food. What to do, what to do. Alright, we got okay chances there. Let's just do it. We can get 3 quests done. Maybe. We'll cross our fingers. And last sip of my scotch, my whiskey. Spooky Harvest Holiday, Chapter 2. It's almost crossover eve again, that magical night when the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead is at its weakest. Gather a diverse crew of heroes for a night of celebration at the haunted carnival, the Lost Menagerie. The party sets forth. Kylie downs one more mug. She was pretty schlitz before. Downs one more mug before belching loudly. Okay, she says, now I'm ready. Klondike rolls his eyes and sighs as they head out the door. The Friendship Festival is in full swing at the town center. The party wants to compete and prove they're the best friends around. Time for a quiz. crowd starts chanting, "Know your friends! Know your friends!" in unison at the stage. The host of this quiz asks a number of questions involving each party member's likes or dislikes. While there are a few mistakes, the heroes fare better than their competitors and take home the prize. Great. A group of mercenaries sharing the road with the party begin arguing amongst themselves about who is the bravest. Social challenge. And as I have mentioned many times already in the last hour, our heroes suck. Social. The best we're gonna get here is a 2. 2 each, 4. That was doomed to fail. The heroes attempt to intervene, but can't seem to get a word in edgewise. Eventually, the dispute comes to blows, and one mercenary loses a tooth, which seems a fairly common occurrence by the looks of them. We're not worried about that. That was not the main part of the quest. Conversation event. I've read quite extensively about the Lost Menagerie, Kylie says. Fascinating place with each full moon. The menagerie appears outside a village for a single night, always shrouded in fog. At dawn, it vanishes, taking with it any visitors who remain. Crossover Eve is their biggest night, with the carnival appearing outside the city proper. Mind knowledge. As the heroes round a bend, they see tendrils of mist snaking across the road, growing deeper ahead. Klondike shakes his head. Spending Crossover Eve at a haunted carnival that traps you within forever if you don't get out by the morning? Are we really doing this? Sure are, buddy. As long as we leave by dawn, we'll be fine, Kylie says unconvincingly. I know a guy who went a couple of years ago and he didn't end up trapped there forever, so I think it's safe. Well, safe-ish. Joining hands, the adventurers step into the fog bank, unable to see anything through the impenetrable mist. Calliope music from ahead guides their course until they step through to the other side and are assaulted by a rich cacophony of sights, sounds, and smells. A night of revelry awaits. In the line outside the Lost Menagerie, the heroes meet a sickly old man from Tasselberg by the name of Alfred, who says this will be his 600th trip to the menagerie. Klondike asks what it is that keeps him coming back every full moon. This is where my heart lives, he smiles sadly and hobbles forward as the line advances. Continue. Welcome, heroes and villains alike, to the Crossover Eve extravaganza, bellows Ringmaster Alzabar Pandemonium. Tonight, you will experience a celebration like no other, one that will test body, mind, and soul. Our immortal troupe has wonders great and terrible in store for those who enter the Lost Menagerie. But be gone by dawn or be with us forever. None of us get left behind. I need these two. The heroes reach the front of the line and are escorted to the first attraction, the House of Mirrors. There is a prize hidden within, but most will be lucky to escape the maze with their sanity intact, Alzabar declares, flashing Klondike a toothy grin. And remember, the dawn grows ever nearer. Oh, we're gonna fail this. The heroes wander aimlessly for more than an hour before eventually stumbling upon the maze, exit, and reaching the midway. An impossibly thin man extends a slender fingered hand containing a gold coin bearing the emblem of the Lost Menagerie. For your efforts, he says, smiling mirthlessly. Whatever that means. How does one smile mirthlessly? Step right up to the ultimate test of strength, the strong woman bellows. Ring the bell and win a prize. An enormous barbarian by the name of Burkhart slams the hammer down on the target with a feral roar, sending the puck upward toward the bell and falling just short. Who's next? Well, We are, and we're not gonna make it. No, we're not gonna make it. So I'm rolling precise. We have 4 options for each roll. I'll explain it on the next one. I haven't explained that. Let's see. I have a theory that this really isn't about strength, Klondike says, grabbing the hammer confidently. The Fire Mage's theory is wrong, and the puck barely reaches the halfway mark before starting the shamefully brief journey down. The heroes receive a miniature hammer as a consolation prize and are ushered along. Thankfully, this is not the main part of the quest. The heroes stop to watch an acrobat show led by a magnificent ballerina, Isabella Soleil, whose eyes never leave Alfred, the old man they met earlier. He watches the performance enwrapped, with tears streaming down his cheeks. He's been there 600 times, too. The show ends and the ballerina is led away, looking back at Alfred as she goes, "I'll never leave you, Jack. I'll never leave you, Alfred." Isabella was afraid to visit the lost menagerie, but I dismissed her concerns, Alfred said in a voice thick with regret. I convinced her to come... I'm using my old man voice. I convinced her to come to this accursed place that claimed her 50 years ago when a Carney's trick kept her past dawn. For 50 years I've searched for a way to free her, aging and soon dying as she stays young and beautiful and trapped here alone forever. Well, that's just sad. And it's gonna get sadder here too, because we cannot deceive them. It isn't your fault, Kylie says. Well, technically it is, but it was a long time ago and it sounds like you tried super hard to save her. You just failed. It happens. Alfred seems not particularly helped by the pep talk, and the heroes continue on while he waits the start of the next performance. I probably should have not sent only 2 people on this quest. Who among you is brave enough to learn your fate from Madame Grimstone? A heavily muscled barker calls from the entrance to a tent covered with arcane symbols that Klondike confirms are authentic oracle ideograms. But be warned, the pitchman continues, her readings don't just predict your destiny, they guide it. Alright, well, we've got really good... so I was going to explain this. So, we have 4 options for each member of our party to roll. A balanced roll gives no bonuses or penalties. An aggressive roll gives you a plus 15% chance of power, a plus 15% power, and a minus 10% chance. Defensive is a minus 15% to power, but 100% defensive. And precise gives a negative 15% power, but a plus 10% chance. So I, most of the time, roll precise just because I don't want to fail. And, you could argue that, maybe you need more power, so the aggressive option is better. But anyway. We got another chest. The heroes step through the curtain and see a woman whose weary eyes betray her youthful exterior. When prompted, Klondike throws a handful of bone dust from a decanter into a small iron brazier. I see a powerful protective artifact soon to be yours, she decrees, giving them each a crossover Eve mask and sending them on their way. Our party has received 50 XP. We have received a featureless Netherkin mask, an old man mask, a shimmering ghost mask, and a spider mask. Great, I don't know what we're gonna do with these masks. Awful young to be out here all by yourself, Kylie says to a young boy sitting alone outside the tent of Atina, the 2-headed woman. The boy, Elliot, shakes his head, sniffling. I'm fine, and after tonight I'll be immortal and no one will ever hurt me again. Yeah, we're not going to be his friend. A 1 and a 1. 2 versus 20. You can't just run off and join the circus. Your parents can't be that bad, Kylie says. The boy snaps, you know nothing. My father's a monster far worse than anything here. Just leave me alone, he storms off. Don't lose any sleep over that. The party encounters a challenge. Another social challenge. Oh my god. Dozens of visitors gather around an enormous campfire. An ancient witch, Freya Blackwood, stands before them, seemingly unbothered by the flames licking at her neck. She cackles, "It's story time, kiddies! Who among you has a scary crossover Eve tale to tell? Entertain the crowd and win a prize!" It's not gonna be us. A bunch of fail. Kylie begins a tale, but quickly loses the crowd. No, wait, the rats were actually zombies, though, so they were scary. He says to no avail. There was a dragon with lava for toes, and the boos block out the rest of their story. And disheartened heroes shuffle off with their consolation prize, which is a cracked bone wand and a little bit of XP. Another challenge. Oh my goodness, I should have sent more people on this. Oh my gosh. Social. Another one we will fail. Old Freya's got a special treat for each of you tonight, the witch cackles, untying an enormous sack. Step forward, tell me what crossover Eve means to you, and draw a prize. No peeking, or you'll wish you hadn't. This is probably one of those times I should roll for more power, but it does not really matter. There's no way I can roll against a 20. Mostly it's a night to dress up all stupid and get ripped, Klondike says, raising his mug. Am I right? Based on Freya's reaction, he is not, in fact, right. She allows him to draw a prize anyway, and he gets a recipe for a new beverage. Witch's brew. Alright, well, we've got a new beverage. Alright, finally a challenge we can kick some ass in with a very low difficulty. Step right up to the haunted headsman's axe throw and axe wielding Barker calls to the party. Simplest game in the world. See those jack-o'-lanterns and scarecrows? All you have to do is split 3 of their heads with a throwing axe. Did I mention they'll be attacking you, because they totally will. I am not worried, because Klondike kicked some booty. Kylie steps forward, nervously getting a feel for the throwing axes. Begin, the Barker yells, and the animated scarecrows rush forward. The necromancer splits one pumpkin head, then another, but it is swarmed and dragged to the ground before she can get the third. Not bad, the Barker says, presenting the runner-up prize, the executioner's axe. Oh god, there's so many social parts of this. A crowd gathers to watch a performance by the stunningly beautiful fire breather Lilith Nightsbane. I require a volunteer from the audience, she says, looking directly at the heroes, who let's just go aggressive and see if it's not gonna make enough of a difference. Guess we failed anyway. Klondike steps forward, conjuring a small ball of flames in his hand to delight the crowd. I've never actually breathed fire, but how different could it be from casting, he says, taking a swig of the flammable liquid. The fire mage chokes while attempting to spit it at the torch, sending flaming droplets flying in all directions. Does not earn us any friends. This is a very long quest. Outside of performance tents, the heroes see their new elderly friend, Alfred, dancing close with his beloved Isabella. Aww. 50 years of separation, seeing each other just once a month, and their love remains true, Klondike says, turning away to hide his tears. Oh, that's sad. It's beautiful and sad. A long line stretches from the Well of Souls, where visitors are said to be able to briefly commune with the lost loved ones. Unfortunately, so much time was wasted in the mirror maze that the sun will be up soon. They reluctantly move on. Physical feat. Alright, we got a chance at this one. No, we don't. We need one more team to take part in the craziest obstacle course this side of the Flaming Gate, the Crossover Eve Zombie Crawl, the Barker fellows spotting the heroes. Now there's a rough and ready crew. Rule number 1. is no weapons or magic. There is no rule number 2. Go! I'm gonna go aggressive. Still only got me a 9. Fail, fail, fail. The heroes take an early lead over the teams from rival taverns, the Thieves' Den and the Hungry Huntsman, which gains them the attention of the zombies guarding the first obstacle. While they tangle with the undead, their competitors run past, laughing. Oh god, another... I sent the wrong people on this quest. Holy moly. I feel really stupid about this. Anyway, trying to gain ground, the heroes scramble over a rock pile and toward the second obstacle, crawl through a zombie-infested mud pit covered with barbed wire. Whose idea was this again? Kylie mutters between the labored breaths. Fail, which we knew was going to happen. The Thieves' Den barbarian Burkhart kicks Kylie in the face as the heroes gain ground, but his leg is deflected upward and gets tangled in the wire. While the den unstick their leaders, the heroes move into second place. Oh my god. I have really botched this quest. I did not send the right people for this. And they're both lightly wounded. The heroes rush forward, maneuvering to block the Thieves' Den crew behind them. Ahead lies a 15-foot wooden wall with a single rope hanging down the center. The Hungry Huntsman crew reach the wall first and begin climbing. But the den's Burkhart leaps up and grabs their mage, ripping him from the wall and holding him down in the mud. The Thieves' Den claim the lead, followed closely by our fearless heroes, with one obstacle remaining. It doesn't even matter. It does not matter. We can't win. Narrowly trailing the Thieves' Den with the Hungry Huntsman close behind, the heroes rush forward toward the final obstacle, a giant mud pit loaded with zombies. It'll be a scramble to the finish. With the Thieves' Den crew just ahead, the heroes fight their way through the zombie-infested muck, trying desperately to gain ground. A group of zombies threatens to bog down the den, but Burkhart scoops his 2 smallest teammates up and bull rushes to the finish with them. The heroes hold off a late rush by the Hungry Huntsman and take second place. With dawn fast approaching, the heroes spot Alfred and offer him their arm for the trip home. He shakes his head with a quiet cough. Not this time. I'm doing what I should have done on that terrible night 50 years ago. What I should have done when I was young and beautiful too. I was sure I'd be able to save her, though. I was so close. Just ran out of time. If I can't free my dear Isabella from hell, I will join her there. Goodbye, my friends, and happy crossover Eve. Oh, Alfred. Isabella, that's beautiful and really sad. At the fog's edge, the heroes find Ringmaster Alzabar Pandemonium awaiting them. He grins a toothy grin at the heroes. Leaving so soon? Yep, we'd like to. As Alzabar talks, the heroes are drawn hypnotically into his eyes. The minutes pass and the sun begins to break the horizon when Klondike finally breaks free, screaming and dragging his allies into the fog. The menagerie pulls at them, and they have to fight for every step forward, and then suddenly it's gone, and they find themselves lying exhausted on the road. Well, I'm glad that they didn't get stuck with the menagerie, because I like Klondike, and Kylie's pretty good too. You don't want to lose them. Alright, they've gotten tired. They've taken some damage. Yeah, these two are going to have to be checked into the infirmary, I think. Alright, we're traveling back home. This is a really long quest. The heroes whip about upon hearing a noise in the underbrush behind them. A cranky cave bear attacks. Well, it's like the one thing we can do. Oops, missed the... no match for the adventurers. The creatures are quickly vanished. Creature. Alright. At a roadside farmer's market, Kylie bumps into a scorned lover. He's going to ride her. Kylie is forced to endure a few minutes of painfully forced small talk. How demoralizing. Only thing better than a road trip is when it ends, Kylie says as they approach the lumpy sow hole. God, that one's over. Holy moly, that was brutal, and I obviously did not know what I was doing. We epically failed. We did get a whole bunch of chests. We got 44 gold there. Another 49 gold there. All right, we got 2 chests. We got a whole bunch of weird masks and things. Quest number 2. Man, that was like 20, 25 minutes just to finish that quest. Holy moly. Do you think we'll see an ogre? Dugrim says as they exit the tavern. Carver shrugs. Who knows? My first time out, I nearly walked straight into a cyclops nest. I forgot the sad trombone sound effect at the end of that failed quest. I haven't been to Blackheart Manor since I was a kid, Roderick says. We went there half a dozen times to visit my great aunt, Irma Blackheart. May the gods keep her close. I loved her beyond measure, but that place always creeped me out. And now, it's mine. I'm not one to get all worked up about ghosts and stuff, but Blackheart Manor has history, Roderick says, pausing to take a swig from his flask, and most of it isn't good. At a small street fair ahead, dozens of people are doubled over in pain, sick from something they ate. The heroes rush to assist. Not a problem. Unlike the last crew, we have a good crew here for melee. No, our other group was not bad at melee. After asking around, the heroes identified the culprit as a vendor selling a spoiled batch of rat chili. Dugrim whips up a remedy he remembers being given when he got into the wrong berry bush as a child. The party are rewarded for their help and then continue on their way. Dugrim gains a level of combat healing. The forest floor suddenly rushes away from the party's feet. They are caught in a net bag high off the ground. Not a problem for these two. The heroes manage to escape the net without damaging it. They move the trap 50 yards down the path, reset it, and catch the hunter in his own trap. Aha! The hill is covered in strange markings. What could they mean? Carver tells the others how ancient orc tribes would carve images in the hills. Only the birds have seen the etchings in their entirety, he says. Do you believe in ghosts? Roderick asks the heroes as they break for lunch alongside the river. Sure do. Ghosts are superstitious nonsense, Carver says. Bedtime stories used to scare children into obedience, nothing more. Roderick rolls his eyes, and they continue walking in silence. The only thing we're good at rolling is our eyes, apparently. So, you're concerned that the house may be haunted, Carver says as they traveled. Oh no, Roderick responds. I'm nearly certain the house is haunted. I'm concerned that the ghosts may not accept me as their new owner of Blackheart Manor. If that happens, I'll need backup. The party stumbles upon a Knoll war party dancing around a fire. They are not pleased to be interrupted. Well, prepared to not be happy even further. Faced with the party's overwhelming fighting prowess, the creatures retreat so hastily they drop several valuables. Ooh. Gimme. As Blackheart Bay comes into view, Roderick points out a lighthouse in the distance. That's Blackheart Point. The manor is nearby. We should be there within an hour, which is good because it looks like a storm is brewing. The groundskeeper meets the heroes outside Blackheart Manor and presents them with a set of keys. Boris, so good to see you, Roderick says. What's it been, 15 years? Boris shrugs. Save it. I'm not the one you need to impress. The keys will open every door but one. When you find that door, leave it be, or you'll wish you had. I shall return in the morning. Oh, he's a old bucket of fun, isn't he? Alright, we have a mind challenge here, which is okay for our folks, because we got some pretty good mind ability. Roderick leads the heroes into the foyer of Blackheart Manor. Candles flicker as the door swings shut behind them, casting the room in a sea of dancing shadows. Well, let's have a look around, shall we? He says. Get a load of this thing, Dugarim says, examining a masterfully created cutlass on display. Vengeance, she's called, Roderick says. Once wielded by Bridget the Bloody, nastiest pirate this coast has ever seen, and a distant relative. I'm a bit peckish after the trip, Roderick says, leading the heroes down a hallway lined with full suits of armor posed with halberds. Let's head to the kitchen and I'll whip up a little something for us. As they pass, one of the weapons dislodges and swings toward them with surprising force. Dugarim pushes Roderick aside, narrowly sparing him from the halberd trap. Look at this, the assassin says, kneeling next to the suit of armor. I know a little something about traps, and this was spring-loaded. Dun, dun, dun. So, about these ghosts, Carver says while munching on bread and cheese in the kitchen. Is this a rattling chain sort of thing, or something more deadly? Right on cue, a flash of lightning illuminates the picture window, revealing a ghostly female pirate staring at them with fiery red eyes. As suddenly as she appeared, she is gone, leaving the heroes to question their senses. My great-aunt Irma always said the ghosts at Blackheart Manor are harmless echoes of a time gone by, Roderick says as he leads the heroes into the library. I'd like to believe that, but I have my doubts. If we can discover more about these spirits, perhaps I can help put them to rest, or at least learn to peacefully coexist with them. On the wall of the library hangs a portrait of a well-dressed female pirate, a prominent scar marring her right cheek. The placard reads, Raven Stormswept, 1291 to 1317 AN and 1318 to 1319 AN. So she died and came back? Oh, I can't wait to know the rest of the story. Here we are, Dugarim says, flipping open a book entitled Overboard, the Life and Deaths of Raven Stormswept. It says as a child she was swept overboard during a tempest and thought lost at sea. When the morning came, they found she had somehow landed behind the figurehead and was still alive. Raven Stormswept fell in love with a pirate by the name of Bridget Blackheart, aka Bridget the Bloody. Roderick says while flipping through a stack of books, together they built Blackheart Manor. My family refused to talk about what happened, only that a terrible tragedy befell them. Back here, Carver says as a shelf swings open on hidden hinges, revealing a small alcove that contains an old leather-bound journal. The assassin brings it back to the others to check out. Word has arrived that Raven's ship, Death's Daughter, was destroyed in a storm. Carver reads from the servant Willingham Nightsworn's journal. With her love lost, Bridget is inconsolable with rage and bent on vengeance against a foe that exists only in her mind. I fear for us all. In the den, they spot a painting of a ship at sea, Death's Daughter, keeling as it takes on water in a storm. The painting begins moving as the heroes watch incredulously, the waves tossing the wounded vessel about. As the storm rages outside, the heroes stare in awe at the scene unfolding in the painting before them. In the span of 3 minutes, they watch Death's Daughter sink completely beneath the waves. Carver notices the artist's signature, which reads, Lucius. Raven has been lost for 2 weeks now, and Bridget has gone quite mad, Carver reads from the caretaker's journal. She refuses to believe a storm sank Death's Daughter, instead blaming a conspiracy of unknown foes. She spends all day watching that accursed painting, searching for clues, and plotting her revenge. If you could just give me a few minutes to read this journal, I bet we'd... Carver says, but no one is listening, so he hurries to catch up as they follow Roderick toward the attic. I'm so glad we're good at mind challenges. Let me scout it out, Carver says, searching for traps as he enters the attic. Well, look at that. There's a tripwire over there. The whole beam is rigged to collapse. In the 3 months since Raven was lost in the sinking of Death's Daughter, Bridget the Bloody, as she's now known, has sunk 12 ships that she falsely suspected were involved. Carver reads from Caretaker Nightsworn's journal. She has earned many enemies and grows increasingly paranoid. I've begun stockpiling food for a potential siege of Blackheart Manor. Hang on, Carver says, flipping through overboard the lives and deaths of Raven Stormswept. Says this Raven didn't actually die in the wreck, that she somehow survived and returned to Blackheart Manor, where she suffered a terrible fate. Flip ahead in the journal. The heroes flip ahead to the final 2 entries in Caretaker Nightsworn's journal. The first reads, in the cruelest of twists, Raven survived from the wreck and spent 3 months on an island building a boat from driftwood to return home. Wanting to surprise Bridget, Raven slipped into the manor unseen and burst into their bedroom, where a paranoid and thoroughly drunk Bridget the Bloody shot and killed her with a crossbow. Oh, that is a twist of fate. The final journal entry dated 6 months later reads, when the priest failed to bring Raven back, Bridget turned to the necromancers, who reanimated her as a monstrous parody of her former self. Realizing what she had done, Bridget killed Raven and then threw herself from Blackheart Point. I still hear her anguished screams at night, although I know not if they are real or merely echoes in my mind. In the basement, Roderick finds a circular door with a lock not opened by his keyring. This must be the one Cousin Boris told me not to touch, Roderick says. But since I now own the place, I give you permission to open this door by whatever means necessary. Okie dokie, Artichoke. No need for wrecking anything, Durgrim says, getting to work on the lock. If you ever need someone to install decent locks around this place, he says, turning the tumblers with a satisfying click, you know where to find me. Beyond the circular door, the ghostly form of Bridget the Bloody materializes, waving her cutlass menacingly. Be gone from this place and never return, she bellows. Yeah, about that, Bridget. Nice try, Durgrim says, dispelling the illusionary ghost with a wave of his hand. Chuckling, the assassin walks to a curtain in the back of the room and yanks it down. Cousin Boris, they yell in unison as the concealed figure is revealed. What? That's for you, Raytheon. What? Boris Blackheart is me named, the groundskeeper snaps. Rightful heir to Blackheart Manor. I spent me whole life caring for Irma and this accursed mansion. Then she finally kicks off and leaves it to you, who'd visited twice in 20 years? I changed her bedpans. This was supposed to be mine, so yeah, I tried to scare you away, and I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling heroes and your pesky dog. movie reference. Roderick thanks the heroes as the constable hauls Boris away in irons. I fear I've had enough adventure for one evening, he says, removing Bridget the Bloody's blade, vengeance, and presenting it to the heroes. After all we've been through, I'll ask again. Do you believe in ghosts? I think the real question is, Duke Grim says while walking across the foyer, which is, why is that painting of Bridget the Bloody staring at me? As the heroes watch, the painted pirate grins and winks at them. Maybe I'll sleep in town tonight, Roderick says, locking up Blackheart Manor behind them. Yeah, that's not creepy. Check out this. Oh, we gotta camp overnight. Means we can't use these two for questing tomorrow. Check out this cave, Carver says. It even comes with a bearskin rug. The assassin flops down on the rug, which turns out to be an actual bear. Carver takes 10 hit points of damage. And quest number 3 that, man, we started these quests like 40 minutes ago, maybe even more. I don't even know. The Collector. An elaborately penned note delivered to the tavern reads, Seekers of adventure, as a collector of unusual antiquities, I often require brave souls such as yourselves for a variety of missions. Do come visit my shop in Artist Alley to further discuss a mutually profitable arrangement. Yours, Ignatius Mordred. Alright, we got 3 folks on this one. As the adventurers set up camp, Murgo... Set up camp? As the adventurers set up camp, Murgle whips up a tasty little snack out of scavenged fruit and berries. That's good because poor Brunson was starving. Gain some stuff. Is it spell points? I don't even remember what that is. Social, I don't know. Anyway, make camp. Next day. Alright, we need to order stuff. We have lots of gold. We're not going to be able to do any quests tonight because 2 of our groups are camping. That's crazy. Alright, Klondike really needs some time in the infirmary. Kylie also needs some time in the infirmary. She's tired, demoralized, moderately wounded. Oh. Let's take a screenshot of that too, because that's a bug. Right. Those 2 are checked in. All right, we need to order stuff. We are out of a whole bunch of stuff, which is brew. All right, these come in 20, come in kegs. Let's just order 3 of those. Aged elven wines comes by the bottle, which is 5 servings. We just run out of this stuff like crazy. I'm gonna order 5 of those. Chicken wings. We ran out of those. I'm just gonna order some anyway. I'll make it all back. Spent a whole lot of money. All right. I was only intending to stream until 9 o'clock, which is 13 minutes from now. after what we just went through, I think a full day with the quest could take us a while, but well, no, because the 2 quests, those actually should wrap up really quickly. We got 2 people that are checked in the infirmary. They can't quest. We get 2 groups that are out camping, so they're going to be working on their way home. So we might be able to get through this day pretty quickly. So let's just do it. The Lumpy Sow is in good shape. We don't have any other issues. Let's just go ahead and do this. And we got some power, just skill points to spend. All right, Kylie. You are socially inept, horribly socially inept. You're also really bad at survival, but we can't give you any survival points. I can't give you any social points either, actually. I can only give you mind and melee and arcane. So let's give you 2 there, and 1 there. All right, we're still looking for Tatiana. Yum. Yeah, so the way the food works is you serve somebody, and then if there are other patrons around that are interested in that same thing, then you can click on them. It shows the percentage of them succeeding. And then if you get enough chained together, you earn more and more and more points and gold and stuff like that. So you can do up to 10 servings per chain, which we haven't gotten close to tonight. 2 out of 10 there. Oh, we got a quest. The blacksmith's husband let me know about this. Tell me more. The Big Break, level 5. The heroes can't stop thinking about Alfred and Isabella trapped in the Lost Menagerie. If Alfred is correct and he was actually close to figuring out how to rescue her, it may be possible to finish his work and save them both. Oh, we are most definitely doing this quest. Cannot wait. They are getting tippy. And this is just food. I'm not even giving them. So it's not making them any more drunk. More questies. You haven't seen a belt anywhere around here, have you? Oh, not quest. Just chitty chatty. Welcome. Call me crazy, but I've always wanted to see what lies on the other side of the flaming gate. Okay, we got a couple new patrons. Oh, they're recovering very quickly. I might be able to take them out of the infirmary, actually. That would be nice. Let's see what Klondike says. Hey, I wanted to talk to you. What's his story? I was always one nightmare away from igniting a blaze, and nightmares were a constant in my world. So the more we get to know, so that uses up an action point when we talk to them, and the more we get to know them, the more our
Huh?
Our friendship rating goes up. So we've increased our friendship quite a bit here. Let's see. All right. No, I don't want to join. Don't want to hire you. How about you hook me up with a mug of mead? Absolutely. Oh, they're getting tippy. Oh, they're getting tippy. And there goes Dugarim. Oh man, they're dropping like flies. Finally, we had a full successful chain, and we just upped by 1 point in our chain. We started at 9 tonight. We have max at 10 now, and look, we got 129 gold out of that. We got 20 reputation and 38 in our friend. What is that? I don't even know. Friendship, yeah. 29 golden tips. 2 action points left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 people passed out drunk. I don't even know why. I don't even know why it said I could serve them. Oh, that didn't work so well. That's the end of that chain because there's nobody near them. The further away you are from people, if you're not close enough to other people, you can't get chain, and he's way away from everybody else. Last call. Again, hello out there in the chat. I haven't said hello in a while. If you're there, say hi if you'd like to. If you want to just watch, that's fine too. I'm a pretty friendly guy, so I'd love to chat with you while I'm playing. If you have any thoughts about the game or about my horrible play style or whatever, say hi. All right, so we got 2 quests underway already. We have 2 of our folks in the infirmary that I left there. So I can't even take on... I couldn't even take on a quest if I wanted to because I don't have anybody left unless I take them out of the infirmary, which I am not going to do. They need to heal up. He's down. His hit points are way down. Hers are way down too. So we're going to let them sit in the infirmary for another day. And we'll just finish these last 2 quests and go from there. A Sore for Sight Eyes, Chapter 2, The Collector. An elaborately penned note delivered to the Tavern reads, Seekers of adventure as a collector of unusual antiquities, I often require brave souls such as yourselves for a variety of missions. Do come visit my shop in Artist Alley for to further discuss a mutually profitable arrangement. Yours, Ignatius Mordred. All right. We might be able to pass this. We have a survival test. Survival challenge, excuse me. At a crossroads, the heroes come upon a battered guard unit in the immediate aftermath of a goblin ambush. A frantic medic looks pleadingly at the heroes. Please tell me you have a healer. Do we have a healer? I shouldn't be too cocky about it, I guess. The next best thing, Ketra says, grabbing the medkit from her pack. Together, they stabilize the wounded soldiers, but the core is clearly rattled by the day's events. After successfully helping in the med tent, the heroes meet with the young soldier left in charge of the unit by a well-placed goblin arrow. Why would they listen to me? She says, panicked. I don't know what I'm doing any more than they do. Bing, bada boom. That fear you're experiencing right now may feel like it's your enemy, Catrus says, but it's your best friend. Learn to control it, and it'll keep you sharp. It'll keep you and the men and women in your charge safe. I believe in you. The heroes are treated to a feast before resuming their trip. Got an epic loot chest out of that too. The heroes stumble upon an archery competition in a small village. Catrus runs over and signs up. Catrus, you're pretty good. Good enough to win. Bullseye. First prize is a shoddy ribbon, but at least Catrus got some valuable practice in. She gained a skill point in ranged weapons. Ignatius Mordred, collector of cursed curiosities. Curious curiosities. It's a tongue twister. At your service, he says, sweeping off his top hat in an elaborate bow. Elaborate bow. The pirate Moreland Wrong Eye intrigues me. He lost his right eye to an arrow, but wears his patch over the left, and is yet a serviceable archer. I want that eye patch. No problem. After a pleasant interview, Ignatius presents the party with a scroll case. I anticipate great things in our new partnerships, he says. Everything for your first assignment is in this case. Consider this a test, do well, and more work will follow. The adventurers buy a pie to cheer themselves up. However, Grunson does a poor job of cutting, and the party squabbles over who gets the largest piece. Oh, and we're rolling on this. And they are not good at social. Oh, yeah, they are good at social. So Catrus is probably gonna have something to say. Oh, Grunson's gonna say it. The argument goes back and forth until Grunson relents, accepting the smallest piece. Oh, he failed. Suddenly, the party is engulfed in total darkness. Heroic. Grunson lights a torch. The magical darkness instantly recedes, and they find a neatly stacked pile of gold coins on the ground before them. How odd. Going back to the lumpy sow hole. An elderly orc woman embraces Catrus outside the lumpy sow hole and makes her promise they'll have dinner again soon. Who is that? Grunson says. The paladin shrugs. I have no idea. Yay! A successful mission. Ignatius seemed impressed by the adventurers and tasked them. Oh, open this chest before I finish reading. 85 gold. Seemed impressed by the adventurers and tasked them with stealing the enchanted eye patch from the pirate Moreland Wrong Eye. Split that gold amongst our folks. That'll make them happy. Alright, quest 2, this is our second group. This hopefully will go quickly, we'll get through it in no time. Because they've already made camp from the night before, we're coming back from them. A well-dressed young man enters the tavern, smiling apologetically. Terribly sorry to be a bother, but I've heard this is a place where one might be able to hire a hero or four, he says, taking a seat at the bar. I've recently inherited Blackheart Manor, which is, well, haunted. And we have 2 people on this quest, and this is the quest that Anyway. Break camp. In the morning light, the heroes spot a tree stand overlooking their camp. The hunter upon it scowls at the party as they noisily pack up their things. Sorry. Everyone stops to listen to the melodic chirping of a nearby bird. Carver and the bird attempt to out-sing each other, but the bird cannot match his octave and angrily flies away. Carver subtly fist pumps and keeps walking. He won. Survival. Disaster. While passing an abbey, the heroes notice its windows glow orange with flame. It is under attack. By 1 point. Oops. The party rushes in, only to find that the attackers have departed. They spend a couple hours putting out the flames and tending to the injured monks before being sent away with a heartfelt blessing. Carver calls mulling a waste of good wine. Oh, Carver calls mulling a waste of good wine. Dugarim tells him he has no holiday spirit. My nose is really itchy tonight. Let's see. We're heading back to the tavern. We have a mind challenge. The party finds a book half buried in muck. Its pages are somehow unstained, though. Boom shakalaka. The adventurers are able to read the ancient text and discover it as a tome of perpetual cleanliness. Unfortunately, the spell doesn't work on anything besides the tome. In the center of the path, a young blindfolded girl sits cross-legged, twiddling her impossibly long fingers. "Answer my riddle," she screeches, creeping the daylights out of the party members. Carver whispers an answer into the girl's ear. "Ha!" the girl says. Very well. For your correct answer, I offer you this reward. Got some XP and we gained protection. All. I'm not sure what that means. And hopefully, we're gonna get back to the tavern. As the lumpy sound hole appears in the distance, Dugarim sighs. "I feel like I could sleep for a week." Carver raises a brow. "Why? It's not like you did anything out there." Burn. Great, that was very successful. The heroes were rewarded with Bridget the Bloody's Blade, vengeance as a reward for solving the mystery of Blackheart Manor. This chest real quick, 45 gold, or at least one of its mysteries. There clearly is more to the story than could be uncovered in a single night. Look at all the stuff we got. All this XP, we're definitely going to be leveling up. I can't imagine we wouldn't be. We've got a book. We've got a garrote. We've got the chest. Perfect. Let's split the loot. Even split doesn't seem to be working right. Back to the tavern. So we should be getting a whole bunch of... Yeah, look at all this stuff we ordered that came in. Great. And how are these two doing? They're mostly healed up. Lightly wounded, a little bit tired. Inspired. Blessed. Let's just see if that says anything. Let me see. Alright, let's make sure we don't have to order anything else. Oh, we do need some mead. Maybe some barbecue rat. And... Oh, open for the day. We're just going to go ahead and get these people leveled up. 5 skill points to spend on Murgle. Her combat skills are not great. She's okay in social and mind, not great at survival. But what can we give her? We can't give her any survival. We can give her some social, which I think we have to do. We just have to. Give 1 point to ranged. And I'm going to put the rest in social because we just suck at it. Dugrim, he's really good with mind. We probably need to up his survival and his combat. Carver. We get 6 skill points to spend on him. He's best in our group with survival, second best with mind power, fourth for social, and second for combat. We can't give him any social. This is Carver's badass. His skill level's really high. Let's just give him 2. Alright. Tired. Lightly wounded. I'm tired. I'm tempted to leave them in there for one more day. But I'm not going to worry about it for now. We'll take care of it next time. Folks, thank you so much for joining me. I don't think I had anybody in the chat. Nobody said hello, but if you're watching this after the fact, hello, please follow my channel. We're having lots of fun with Epic Tavern. We are having lots of fun with Alan Wake. I just finished Little Nightmares in a stream a few days ago, and I've got some other games coming up too that I'm really excited to play. So, we will continue with Epic Tavern next Sunday night. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.